Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're very much on the way now. Ibrahimovic! Marvellous goal!
What a super start, a total shocker for the opponents. Talk about how to wrestle control. That's how you do it.
That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
So the game's first shot, surely! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
And it's hoisted clear. Just eases him off the ball. He's being chased here by an unwelcome guest. Lampard. And here's Cruyff. Now there's a fine ball, and Cruyff! Well taken goal. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
And it's Neymar. And here's Cruyff. Neymar. Pepe cannot be beaten that easily. Now it's Hazard. Nicely weighted ball. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Tries to pass it through. Knocks it into space. Great ball, and he's in here.
Ibrahimovic really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Lampard. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Now it's Hazard. Now it's Cantona. He's been slipped through. And he's running through. He's come in hard. Goes down, but nothing given. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And this is Cruyff. Cantona. And this is Ibrahimovic. Oh, he's bustling through here. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. That could spell trouble. Always goal side. Chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Puyol kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And here's Messi. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Hazard. Now what about a counter-attack? Good ball over the top. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Puyol. Lampard. That has not gone well. Lampard with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Tries to play it through. Big chance! It's a loose ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And he's managed to get free. And this is Neymar. Can he finish?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Cantona. That's an imaginative pass. And he was quick to react. And it's Vieira. De Jong. Vieira charging forward, the ball at his feet. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Aimed beyond the defence. Thuram is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking to play him in, and he's in, takes a shot! There it is! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
New Mexico are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
New Mexico United have their lead.
It's so often the case with goals.
Lampard! Well, now it's a race for the ball. McTominay, and the counter is on. That's good vision. And this is Ibrahimovic. Bonucci. That's it, 45 minutes up. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. The midway point of the game.
Well, I've been left almost breathless here, Peter. This is frantic stuff. 45 minutes just seem to fly by. Here's hoping both teams can maintain this level.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Signore e signori, stiamo per annunciare I numeri vincenti di oggi. Se avete un biglietto, non perdete d'occhio il maxi schermo.
And we get things going again.
Italy really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
He's having a shot! And that's a good finish. Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter.
And the finish! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on. Oh, what has happened here? Thuram did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Cantona. Looking for options for movement. Cantona gets flagged offside. Vieira. And Neymar. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, he's not happy with that. Goes for a shot! And it's in! Just one goal in it now! Game on! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Just one in it now.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
What a save! Terrific reactions! It's their second corner of the game. McTominay getting this one clear. Neymar. That's very neat. Cruyff receives it in a good position here. Oh, they can break here. Looking for the run. Good ball over the top.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
More and more pressure on the ball here. Lampard.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Neymar, and back it goes. Now that looks a decent ball. Eto'o is in a really good position out wide.
Attenzione, un cambio.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And it's Bellingham. Distributed tidily. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's for chance for a shot! Thuram gets it clear. He's a sharp little ball here. He can run onto that. Oh, it's coming. It's Ibrahimovic! Magnificent! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And he is just ripping it up. Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
I'm still trying to figure out how he managed to get that contact. That's a super volley.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, it's a great ball here. It's a good spell of possession, this. Backward it goes.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Might be danger here. Buffon claims it without any fuss. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, good take in a good area. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Now it's Luis Suarez. Hazard. Can he finish?
4 minuti di recupero.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Cruyff. Now it's Yamal. And this is Cruyff. And the pass is intercepted. Yamal. And he can thump it away. And that is that. What a game. A contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Ibrahimovic gleefully reminding us of what a superb day he's had at the office. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I suppose it's something. Not ideal for either side, of course, although if you look at the overall balance...